I am the humble seer.
Hello and welcome to the Humble Seer. So let's talk about Adolf Hitler. And, what I get immediately is, which should be pretty apparent to most, is that he had a lot of help. He didn't do his evil deeds all alone. He had plenty of help. And when I say help, I don't just mean help within close proximity to him. I mean help all over the world, help. And so he wasn't out there doing what he was doing all by himself. As a child, I get that I know this sounds, well, I just get that he like dropped on his head as a baby, just mental issues. And a lot of people would say, well, duh, look what he did. But then I go back to, he didn't do what he did by himself. He just did not do what he did alone. So let's go ahead and get into it. Yeah, I just get as a child, that mother figure really twisted him up. I mean, he was doomed from the beginning, is what I'm getting. He was just doomed from the beginning, right? As a baby. All right, let's see here. We're going to let's see. See how my deck is. Okay, let's pull some cards and just tell his story. It's 1, 2, I'm going to get 4. Okay, got the cards laid out. Let's see what we've got. Okay, well, I don't think anybody's at all surprised with this one. Now, if you watch enough of my videos, you know that the 9 of Swords is a celebrity card. And I would say he is more of an infamy kind of person. Okay, then we have Judgment. Okay, this is, yeah. I'd like to see the devil out here, to be honest with you. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Let's get these moved over. And we have the 8 of Cups. Let's pull, because I already know the answer to this. That's why I'm going to pull this card. But let's pull a card on, did he die in that bunker? I'm going to pause for a moment. Okay, let's find out. Let's pull a card on, did he die when they say he did? Okay? The answer is no, he did not. I get that he lived beyond when they said he died, okay? It was all just a way to get him out of wherever he was. Okay, so we have the 9 of Swords, okay? 9 of Swords is, well, it's a card you definitely don't want in your life, right? It's anxiety, it's distress, it's nightmares. Now, here's the interesting thing. Naturally, he gave that to people, but he also had that. Contrary to popular belief, people that do these things sometimes do have a conscience, and I just get that he did. It's like he had bouts of it. That's the word I'm getting. He had bouts of that. I'm not, I'm doing bad things to people. Hence the 9 of Swords. But he gave it to people. Obviously, he gave it to the people that he tormented. But he still gives it to many people as of, right now, today. Rightfully so. some people think, well, he didn't do this or that. Well, if you watch enough videos on him, or just even little short clips of him yelling and, all of that, I mean, that's cruelty. That's evil. There's no other way to slice that. Okay. That is a bad person, making people salute you and all of that. I mean, it's a narcissistic, diabolical, tyrannical, wicked, evil person is what I get, who enjoyed what they did, but they still had the Nine of Swords. Okay, so then we have Judgment, which is an interesting card, but not surprising, right? I'm not your traditional card reader. Judgment is how the people judged him before, during, and after, to be honest, because he was a character prior to even becoming, that dictator. Prior to even becoming that person, people passed judgment on him. He was not likable. Has never been likable, even as a young person. People just didn't like him. People thought he was off. But don't forget, I started out the video talking about him, like when you can be dropped as a little one on your head, and then you have all sorts of defects, and it's a brain injury. But what I get is from that is that that's no excuse. So this card lives on because he lives on in infamy, even though he's gone. He's long gone. But he was judged throughout his life, all of his life, from family to, family, friends, and whatever. And he didn't have friends, by the way. He had that personality of everybody's out to get me. Everybody's out to get me. And so I might as well just let the full me, be out there, because nobody's going to appreciate what I do anyway. They're going to pass judgment on me. So I'm just going to, throw caution to the wind. I'm just going to be me. And he most certainly did that. And he did it well. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is persistent. They're slow to get there, but they are hardworking and they're reliable. And that just speaks to who he was. That speaks to who he was prior to becoming the dictator that he was, that tyrannical dictator that he was. It was, he was the Knight of Pentacles. It was slow and steady wins the race. Because he wanted power. He was drunk on power when he had it, but he wanted to, get that power. And in many ways, he was chosen to be the person that, that he became, that tyrant, that cruel, evil dictator. There's no other way to describe that. Him. But it's really about slow and steady. It's about I'm persistent and I'm going to get what I want, which is this pinnacle, which was power, which is what he attained. He got what he wanted, but he always did through might. Then we have the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups is walking away. It's abandoning. Okay? I'm going to leave it there because this is just the story of his life throughout. And the Eight of Cups is he walked away from everything because he had no choice, because whoever they were coming for him. But like I started the video out, a lot of people supported what he did. Okay? It's just that simple. Now, this card I pulled to talk about, did he die, in that, I think it was a bunker, I don't know, but we'll just say, did he die the death that, I think he was said to have taken a poison pill, he and his wife, in that bunker, and maybe they blew it up. I don't know, but I'm under the impression, if my memory serves, that he was in a bunker and he took a poison pill and he gave it to his girlfriend or whatever. So this card is going to talk about his death, okay? And that death is Two of Pentacles. Now, the Two of Pentacles card is about financial difficulty. It's management of resources. It's trouble. It's embarrassment. It's ups and downs. Now, that isn't the death card. And it's interesting that it has two people. And I just got done talking about how they said that he and his girlfriend took the poison pill, which they did not do. And the Two of Pentacles just comes out and says, well, when he surfaced eventually, it wasn't easy, because he was like a lightning rod that who wants to touch a lightning rod? No one. So he really, eventually he did, they came together and he was taken care of. And I just get in here that he died of old age. He just went away. So I'm going to leave it there. It's not, this was not fun at all. I mean, like I say, this is a horrible human being. There's just no way to slice it. I don't know what other people think. If people think that the Hitler story is a joke, it's a fantasy, it's not real. No, it's real. He was a cruel person and he did cruel things to plenty of people. That's real. That's as real as it gets. So thank you so much for stopping by The Humble Seer. Please do consider liking, sharing, subscribing. Leave a comment below and tell me what you think about this read. If you like what I do, buy me a coffee. And until next time, which is in the description box below. And until next time, you take good care. We'll talk soon. Bye.